Yeah, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the honors to the apostles, elders, of great millstone, who will well, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect that preaches truth sincerely across the four corners of the earth. And this is another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, and Lord willing, this has to be edifying to the hopeful elect. And the name of this lesson is Jacob's Trouble. Because that's the next major prophecy, to come to pass before the second coming of our Lord and Savior Yahushua, and before this place, America will be completely destroyed. The time of Jacob's trouble has to come first, and we already in the time of Jacob's trouble, man. That's why you got different places where Jacob, like for example, Haiti, Venezuela, places like that, Puerto Rico, places like that be getting jacked up all the time, man. Because we in the time of Jacob's trouble. Is time for trouble for the descendants of Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native, and Indian descent, man. Y'all make up the 12 tribes of Israel, and there's trouble being brought upon you, Jakes, man. Why? Because of your wickedness, because of your unrighteous deeds, man. The Lord is judging 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Cause hey, that's who Jacob's trouble is set up for. It's set up for the 2/3. Why? Cause a nigga can't get right, man. A nigga go always be a nigga, and a nigga go always uh be wicked, man, till he die. You know, as it is written, and as it has been since the beginning. A nigga always was against Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Just mad, man. But guess what? The Lord got a special price for niggas like that, man. And that's judgment, grievous deaths. But I'm gonna grab this. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 7. It say, "At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And that he is talking about the elect of the nation of Israel, of the descendants of Jacob, the elect, the 144,000, which make up the 12,000 men of each tribe, each 12 tribe, you know, and numeral multitude that no man can number, which makes up the 1/3 of the nation of Israel, the elect. That's who's going to be saved out of the time of Jacob's trouble. That's who's going to be delivered out of the time of Jacob's trouble. And us in Great Millstone, we hope to be a part of that. That's why we humbly call ourselves the hopeful elect. You know, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone all the way down. You know, um, to the brothers that's outside of Great Millstone that follow after this doctrine. We humbly call ourselves the hopeful elect because we want to be a part of that salvation. We want to be a part of that number, man. You know, but hey, like I said, it is a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. But that time is coming, and it's gonna be no time like it, man. And we in a time where that time is approaching. When that time is happening, it's just it just hasn't fulfilled to its fullest. But once it fulfilled to its fullest, it's gonna be no a time like no other, man. It's gonna be a lot of different miracles happening that never happened before. Different types of grievous judgments gonna be happening that never happened before. This time gonna be the grand finale, man. And ultimately, the Lord's gonna get His glory out of this time throughout the whole earth. They gonna remember these things. Hey, just like how the Lord brought the plagues on Egypt, man. They remember those plagues, some terrible plagues, and that great deliverance. The Lord gave it to the nation of Israel and that mixed multitude, which makes up heathens. You know, that great deliverance, man. The Red Sea. You know, everybody remember those things, but guess what? It's gonna be new things to remember, new things to talk about, man. You know, even before the destruction of Babylon the Great, it's gonna be great things happening on the right and on the left. Great things happening. Like wow, you know. So how much more the destruction, which is going to be the ultimate grand finale, you know, and that's going to be always talked about throughout generations to generations, man. Um, Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab it real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah again, chapter 16, verse 14. It say, "Therefore, beloved, therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north," talking about America, "and from all the lands whither he had driven them, and I will bring them again into their land that I gave unto their fathers." So there we go, man. That's the land. I mean, that's gonna be the new saying. Cause hey, right now that's the saying. The Lord delivered us from Egypt. I did that, and the Lord did do that. But it's gonna be a greater thing the Lord is going to do, a greater deliverance, and a greater destruction He's about to bring. And it's gonna be, I delivered you from America, from the land of the north, and from all the other lands that is the elect is scattered at. Israel is scattered at, man. You know, He's gonna boast. That's gonna be his new thing. He's gonna boast about, man, because it's gonna be so greater than the first. You know, the first Egypt. You know, but hey, these are times that we coming in into a time no like no other, man. Because we ain't gonna ever go back into captivity after this time. You know, but I got another one. This is oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. The book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 1, it say, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people." Right? Michael is the head archangel on the right hand side. And these times is going to be so terrible, the Lord is going to have to send Michael, the head archangel, to protect his people. Show you that this is going to be a great time on both sides. It's going to be no time like no other with the judgment, the wickedness, the destruction, but there's also be no time like no other with the deliverance as well, man. The deliverance will have to be great if the destruction will be great, you know? And they say he's going to send Michael, the head archangel, man. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, that people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in the book. Right. And what book is that? The book of life. So if your name is written in that book of life, you will be delivered from the time of trouble. If your name not written in that book of life, your ass gonna get destroyed, man. Terribly, man. You gonna burn, you gonna melt like an ice cream cone, man. You know? So yeah, man. The time of Jacob's trouble is approaching, man. And another thing too, when Jacob's trouble comes, it's gonna be Esau's trouble, man. You Edomites will get it too, man. But first, the nation of Israel is gonna get it, because, like I say, judgment shall begin at the house of the Most High. You know, but how much more for the ungodly? You know, how much more for these wicked ass heathens, man? What's gonna be their judgment? They don't even serve the Lord. Hey, and 2/3 of Israel fall in that category too, man. But guess what? They gonna get the 2/3 will get the judgment that's Esau. But guess what? Esau and other nations got to deal with 1,000 years after that, man. So hey, that's what's beautiful about this time that's coming, because it's leading to our redemption, and it's leading to our enemy's downfall. So, Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I'm going to close out, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Takadash, the honor to the apostle, elders, great millstone, who will. Peace and blessings to the hopeful, and shalom, and abad,